stove, cooking crack like grits. Got this vibe on a tippy toe, struggling in a pit. LA live, I'm staying at the lows with this Hollywood bitch. Got a 9 and a snub nose, can't wait to let it hit. Pull up with a stick, I pull up with a stick. I pull up with a pink toe, whipping, she sucking it dick. I put some diamonds on her toes, let her hold on and I'm rich. We was used to pulling kick those, you can still call it a leak. Broken can't be fixed, when the names is spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratched your heart through this. Got some means and winning, solved on down my neck, cause a quarter brick. I've been getting it since a Tyler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, in my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready dick like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge. Bestie, I just hit my friend, told her catch me. I'ma lick her skin, she so precious. Might not fuck again, she too messy, but hit and no flex. Rose gold ornaments, drop 210, car came with no 10. You don't gotta, you the dough, you can hop in front of tip, boy, 9 in the vent, like by dying and get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a 30 in a bed. I know niggas better than million, still didn't tell 12 shit. I got skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Miss Margella's under the bed, screaming rock me kid. I put water on my head and she got CC. Couple ops played dead and they still got hit. I done bent lil' mama's spine, but it still ain't my kid. Only reason I use my line is cause she drank my spit. No cap. I've been getting it since a Tyler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, in my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these.
Today, we're going to talk about the Green Bay Packers, college football and NFL season long squares, and let's cash the squad ride. This is Behind the Lines. Bro, you're doing trick shot home runs from, by the way, a former Ray who couldn't hit shit. Now the Orioles got him. Now he's fucking Barry Bonds. Doing trick shot home runs, Goots, and you can't even get within 10 games of 500, but you can do trick shot home runs. Never seen that before in my life. That's the most Orioles shit I've ever seen. How, as Aaron Judge, the face of the league, Captain America, hopping on a plane before the game even ends? That doesn't make sense when it rattles around in my brain. To be honest, that pisses me off. Actually, no way. Unbelievable rage bait. Was that a targeted attack? Why were there 20 people at once coming in?
Pretty good at you guys, not gonna lie.
I think I found somebody involved in baseball I hate more than Aaron Judge. This guy right here, this geezer, who thinks he's playing left field. Worse than a Disney adult. 4 straight years, Jovan. Look at this one. This one got overturned because he's diving over he almost fell on the field. What a loser. What is going on, chat? Happy BTL Wednesday, episode 751 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your 2 hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Bookit Sports. If you are not using Bookit Sports every single day, like me, like Jovan, like Trent, like LC, like Rav, like the whole fucking Bookit squads, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Start checking out Bookit right now. Go download it before you forget. That way, when you track your bets later today, after you see the Sharp report, you can track all your wagers on there. Sync up your books. Could not be easier to track your bets. They do all the work for you. Smart people up there at Bookit. Go check it out yourself. W Bookit. W Jovan. L plays yesterday. Yeah, we got some work to do. Work to do.
What better?
We do have a hype
better
train
time
moving,
though than on the Krabs' birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Krabs.
Vibes are good. Vibes are good. I appreciate that. A lot of birthday wishes, a lot of positivity in the chat today. Very rare. I wish it was my birthday every day so we could see all these positive chats and people saying nice things.
Rare.
W's. Very rare and very cool. I appreciate all you goats. Let me shout out some of these subbies coming in here real quick, and then we'll get to the chats. Pax Picks, you're fucking him. Appreciate you, Pax Picks and OG. Easy Puck coming in, giving Austin R a subby as well. We got Danny Richmond coming in with a party of 5. Your table is ready. Dubs. Austin Rendy's coming in, giving out a subby as well. Gosh, it would make my day, especially after Trent was just chirping me on the feed for some reason on my birthday. What a weird time to do that. Would be just unbelievable. Unbelievable to just get a ton of subbies today and make Trent just an absolute urine, right? Because he's not going to get anywhere near that many subbies on the third stream if he's even doing it today. So, yeah, would love to see some subbies flowing in. Would love to get Trent in absolute quail shit. And there we go, right on cue. Sade Whiteman, a 5-unit whale.
Stayed start.
5-unit whale.
Always starts 5.
A 5-unit whale. Bang. Bang.
I should think you said.
That's already 8 subs. That's more than Trent will get on the entire Surge stream.
Full Surge.
Let's see if he locks in and proves me wrong today. No shots. No shot. We got a hype train level 3. Let's fucking go, chats.
Here we go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jovan got to get the Hokies and Natty for Krabs' birthday. Jovan's not playing with the Hokies, man. And I don't blame him.
They're a little too good. They're a little too good.
Yeah.
I feel like
I wish you could up the difficulty a little bit, but you can't. You're already on Heisman, so
yeah,
what can you
kind
do?
of tough.
Could you
BC
change the schedule to make it really hard though? Or are you able to do that?
I mean, yeah, I could like put them in the SEC and have them face the whole top 10.
That's where they belong. But if you go based off of just tradition and history, you put them in the SEC.
Saying they belong in the SEC, man.
Yep, I still want them to claim that 1918 Natty. We
That's
got a couple more subbies coming in. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We got tariffs going crazy. Dropping a 5-unit whale. He's got 5 on it. Sure. Jay Gucci coming in, giving out a subby.
Gucci.
Very generous people in the chat. WJ Gucci. W tariffs going crazy. Sorry for cutting you off, Jovan. Go ahead and gas up the boys if you want to. Sure.
Just seeing it. I was seeing a chat right under the sub from Jay Gucci saying, word on the street, Krabs is plummeting down the lineup card in softball.
Yeah. Did not have a great performance yesterday. Did play against, it might as well have been a fucking professional men's league softball team. One guy was wearing his hat sideways like Fernando Rodney and did not get out a single time. He had a grand slam. He had a base hit up the middle. He was swinging so soft and the ball would go 400 feet every time. Unbelievable. The guy could play on the Nats right now. The guy could start on the Nats. He was playing third base. He had a couple picks over there, like he was playing with a fucking blindfold on, like it was just a magnet in his glove. It was actually unbelievable to watch. It was unbelievable to watch. We joined the wrong league. We joined the best league. Usually we join the middle league. We joined the best league, and it showed. Apparently, 10 of the 12 teams in this league have played together for the last 10 years.
10 years? League. You got 10-year vets?
We're fucked. It's a bunch of 30, 35-year-old meat sticks that are just fucking huge. And they have the perfect buttery softball swing, dude. And we went out there looking like a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh.
Unbelievable.
We got destroyed. Jay Gucci, you're him. I appreciate you coming in, dropping a resub as well. Happy birthday, my G. Jay Gucci, thank you, beast. Patty Ice coming in, dropping a 5-unit sub. Well, Patty Ice, you're goated. Let's see how far we can push this hype train. Because you know Trent isn't getting anywhere near a 5-level hype train. He probably won't even get one.
It's sniffing, dude.
He's probably not even doing stream today. He couldn't give 2 less of a shit. So, yeah, probably not. He's probably just pulling cards and spending his money on breaks. Could not be less locked with football literally 3 days away. Could not be less locked. Unbelievable.
Just horrible.
Unbelievable.
Just horrible.
And on the feed, chirping me on my birthday. Unbelievable. So unlocked. He's not even in the fucking chat, man. It's not even fun to chirp him back. He's not even here. What could he possibly be doing right now? What could he It's 12:30 p.m. Eastern. What could he possibly be fucking doing?
11:30 here too.
What could he be doing? He's not even in here, bro. His flagship show. Dude's working their butts off to give out winners. He's not even fucking in here, man.
He's taking pics of his Jesus Mate card. That's what he's doing.
Who knows what he's doing with that Jesus Mate card? I don't even want to know.
Dude, he's probably doing some devious things to it for a shit player.
A couple other rat shit things happened last night. Nathaniel Lowe hit a home run for the Red Sox in his first fucking at bat. Can't make it up.
Yeah, that was
can't make it up.
Cool at the time.
I mean, yeah, it was good for the squad right at the time, but still, just after we cut him for being a nuisance in the locker room, he joins a contender and immediately hits a home run. As a Nats fan, that's rat shit. It definitely helped the squad right at the time. I agree, but it was rat shit.
George Springer.
No shots. No shots. How does he do it, bro?
Generational fade for Krabs come whenever their next game is. I don't know if they play tomorrow.
Yes, I probably will fade them if they put up a normal run square, which at this point I wouldn't even be surprised if they don't. Today they didn't. Today they had a 1.5 demon because they knew he was fucking scoring. But again, I need this reminder sometimes too. It's baseball. Streaks happen all the time. The Diamondbacks lost 25 games in a row a couple years ago. 25 games in a row. Jovan, that is 1/8 of their season, 1/7 of their season. 25 games in a row. I witnessed it with my own fucking eyeballs.
Bad.
It's baseball. Don't fade streaks. Get sharp, get in the fucking lab and grind. That's the reminder I need. Not fading Springer. We got This Must Be John coming in. Catching strays on your birthday is wild. Happy birthday, Krabs. I'll be all right, John. I'm used to it. 36 months. You're fucking goated. That's 3 years. W math, John. Thank you for the resub. You're freaking him. You're him. All the chats in here. I'm not going to go through and read every single one, but I did read a lot of these puppies. And Adam's Got Whales has a Jesus Sanchez hit run RBI square. I got a fade. I certainly will peep that. Thank you all for the W chats. Thank you guys for the positivity today. I certainly need it after getting swept in men's league softball last night in the rain. Seeing Aaron Judge hit a nuke. The first thing I do is check my phone, and it's just people saying, fuck you, Krabs. Aaron Judge did it again. First thing I say. First thing I see. And why are we throwing him cock vein fastballs right down the middle every single game?
That was, just incredible BP from Shane Bass.
Why?
It wasn't even just Judge. It was the whole team, dude. The whole team was getting beef.
We got more subbies coming in. Holy smokes. We got Austin Rendies coming in, giving out another subby, keeping the hype train aloof.
Let's go, Austin. Goat.
Sure. Attaboy. Yeah, Dead Larry Bird, they might move me down the lineup. Honestly, not a great performance. 1 for 2 with a sac fly and a walk.
You're pulling ground balls to first base, Krabs. That's when you know you're taking me guy hacks.
No, I'm just getting out ahead of it. I'm getting out in front. I got to let the ball get a little deeper. I got to take it opposite field.
That's a me guy hack trying to pull a nuke to right field.
Well, yeah, I can't deny it. I was being a me guy. I asked my buddy to record an at-bat, and I rolled over, and I was embarrassed when we were getting absolutely destroyed. I mean, these guys didn't speak a lick of English. They were fucking good as shit. They were incredible. They were chirping us in Spanish, and all I kept saying was to my second baseman, you get that? You hear that? As these guys are just chirping us in Spanish when we're losing 12-0. We lost 12-1 in the second game. We're lucky we scored. We're lucky we scored. They were unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How do you only score 1 run in softball? That's what I want to know.
It was our first game. Clearly, these teams, like I said, they've been playing this league for 10 years. New team. A lot of kids shaking the rust off. It was not good. It was not good. 1 run in slow pitch. Yeah. Well, we got mercy roll. We only played 4 innings, so that also does not help. Right?
I guess, yeah.
Krabs RBI square did hit, luckily, but that's about the only thing I fucking did. Man. Oh. All right, let's move. Let's groove. We got to get to these rat shit recaps because I do want to talk about a lot of stuff coming up here. Terrible play. Why are we betting anything involving the O's? I don't know. Horrible. At this point. Let's move.
Horrible. Really bad.
Horrible. It's not horrible, though. A hype train level 6, and we still have 3 minutes left, so feel free to get involved, chat. If you get that puppy to level 10, maybe Trent will show up and he'll be in quell shit in the chat. Probably not, though.
No,
probably not.
Probably not.
Nope. All right. Let's do the Sharp Report recap here and see how we did overall. Just terrible. Jovan won the Battle of the Berg again, as he always does, 9 times out of 10 with the Yankees. I thought I had a chance, honestly, because, he's fading his team, but clearly it didn't matter, and he cashed. So good win there. Good win on Roman Anthony. I cashed a lineup because of that, actually, in a 2-piece. So thank you for that, backing him and backing Lugo to pitch pretty well last night. So that was actually a plus in that little 2-piece that I sent. Besides that, not much. As we get a subby coming in from Scarf, seasoned vet, 37 months, Scarf. Sure we can.
We can.
Let's go, Easy Puck. Let's have a fucking day, dude. Let's have a fucking day. Real quick, before we start talking about the Packers, and if you're a Packers fan, today's your fucking lucky day. We're going to talk about the Packers here in a moment. Wow.
Big cheesy.
5-piece.
Count 'em
Are you
up.
kidding me?
Count them
The
up.
biggest of cheesies. I'm picturing the cheese wheel and the Cheez-It commercial that has the headset on in the locker room. That's what I'm picturing right now when I hear Big Cheesy. And Cheez-It commercials. His commercials are fucking hilarious. They get no respect. It's a
Look, you
cheese
got
wheel
commercials.
talking. It's a cheese wheel talking and nobody cares. It's crazy. We got Kish coming in. Let's go, Kish.
Wow, Kish.
Thank you,
And
Kish.
corn. I hadn't seen Kish
There
and
we
corn in
go.
years.
Wow. Speaking of cheese, we got Swiss Cheese coming in, dropping a
Swiss
5-unit community
cheese.
sub. Swiss Cheese, are you related to Big Cheese?
That was the Northwestern defense for the first couple weeks of the year.
Swiss Cheese.
Swiss cheese, dude.
I don't know why we're just spamming mac and cheese review, Peg. That's going to take a lot more subbies for that. W vibes today. Let's go, banana. No, I'm not, but we love cheese. Yep. Could not have said it better myself, Swiss Cheese. There used to be one of my favorite sandwich shops in Annapolis, my hometown, the Big Cheese. If you're ever in Annapolis, I can't even speak. If you're ever in Annapolis, chat, the Big Cheese, downtown, great sandwiches. That's where all the Naval Academy students get absolutely yoked and huge. They eat there every day. Great spot. The Big Cheese. The Big Cheese.
Could be Nuck.
No, it's actually very good. It's very good. Jovan might still be anti-mill. I'll say it. Might be anti-mill.
Anti-what?
Anti-mill. Anti-military.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.
Didn't sniff half this many subs on my own birthday. Wow. Yeah. Maybe because you're not locked and you're not doing your shows or streams. It helps if you do your stream to get subs.
He just said he said, it's crazy. He finally had a PP lineup and wasn't from Search Stream. I was a bull plug.
Jesus,
not like you streamed that anyway, brother. Not like you streamed that anyway.
Trent, it's not even like it's your own plays. You just take 3 of Jovan's plays and then the squarest, most popular play on the board and make it a 4-man. Don't act like you're fucking him.
You take the super goats and squeaks.
Don't act like you're fucking him. He's tripping
back. Think he's labbing up Roman Anthony, man? Fuck no.
No, he's not labbing up shit. He's just taking Shohei every day and all your other squares and putting it together in a lineup. And then when it hits, he takes all the credit. I cooked the other 3. You didn't cook anything. You just went to the board and saw that Shohei was playing and you put him in the fucking lineup.
What did you cook, man? What did you cook?
That's not cooking, Trent. That's just clicking fucking buttons and praying.
Yeah, you don't cook, you click.
Unbelievable.
Put that on a shirt, man. Put that in your cameo.
He's talking shit on the feed, talking about his NFL goat whale that cashed last year. That might as well be called Jovan's goat whale. It's more plays from him than Trent's, and he's out there celebrating, taking credit for it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'll hold him accountable. I will. Hey, I'm just happy he's in here right now because who fucking knows what he was doing earlier and who knows what he's usually doing around this time.
Super
Probably just
rare.
looking at fucking Jesus Made cards. Literally just Shohei and pray, acting like he's labbing up shit. That's not labbing, Trent. That's just checking the MLB schedule and clicking the best players playing more than.
Realistically, what's the difference between hosting a search stream not? Like with the slip you cooked up. It's like you got my square in there. You got Shohei, which you're going to take no matter if somebody pitched it or not.
He'll take a snowman square or maybe a BA square every once in a while. He'll take like one other sharp square.
I didn't even notice the combo square that was in here. Hunter Brown and Scooball strikeouts. We're saying he got in lab and cooked that up.
Labbing. No, he just went to the game with the lowest total of the day with the best pitchers and took them more than strikeouts. That's not labbing, dude.
How long did that lab session take?
That's not labbing.
Hunter Brown strikeouts with Scooball strikeouts, Ohtani, and then Hunter Green strikeouts.
I'll say it. I don't think Trent has ever labbed.
No, dude.
Has Trent ever labbed?
No.
No, he just clicks. There's no labbing.
No.
In order to lab, you have to sit down at your desk. You have to have a couple different websites up that have stats on there. Baseball Savant, Baseball Reference, ESPN. Trent, that is labbing. Labbing is when you're doing research and grinding to find plays. Labbing isn't opening up the app and seeing the best players playing that day and clicking the more than button. That's not labbing. That's clicking. Someone has to hold him accountable, man.
Just be happy Skeens wasn't pitching yesterday because that would have been red.
Unbelievable.
You get though.
We got subbies coming in now. I will say that's at least a W. We got subbies coming in here. More subbies today than Trent's going to get all fucking week on the Surge stream. Gabe coming in with a 5-unit sub whale. We got Pip. Pip is lurking and making moves. Let's go, Pip.
Pip.
W Pip. You faded the greatest hitter of all time in the fucking goat whale. Yeah, and it's going to hit. So quit your fucking bitching. You've got 20K on the line. Shouldn't you be rooting for it? If it was Jovan's lineup, you'd be rooting for it.
He took the most generational pitcher of all time, and he's the furthest away from hitting in his go well. What are we doing here?
Trent, remember when Prize Picks gave you $1 million lineup and I sent you one in the group chat and it hit and then said you took CMC 2 touchdowns and it lost? I do.
Mahomes didn't rushing yards.
I do. Remember we sent you the perfect lineup in the chat. You didn't listen. You didn't take it. You took your own. You took CMC and it lost. And we were all there in person in Vegas. I do. We got Sade coming in, dropping more subbies. Let's go, Sade.
Have you Sade?
Sade, you are goated, brother. Goated. And that's where Trent leads. Good. Get the hell out of here, man. Maybe go practice labbing. Go try it for the first time in your life. Dude has never labbed once. It's crazy. He's the biggest sports bettor personality on planet Earth. Everybody knows who he is. He's the GOAT. And the guy has never labbed one time in his life. That's crazy to me.
He's
never labbed.
The new host of the coin toss could not name one person until called him out for it on the field for Clemson LSU first game of the year. Not one person. Not one player.
I'm not fucking around today, chat. I'm holding people accountable. That's facts. Let's move. Let's groove. We've got a couple plays starting up here in about 10 minutes. Let's talk about them real quick before we get into the Packers talk and then the Sharp report. Okay? Let's move. Let's groove. Seattle, Philly. Castillo, Luzardo, former Nat. Luzardo might be losing it. He's got a popular strikeout square up there on Prize Picks. It's up at 7. I mean, is it popular because people are fading it? It's completely red, or is it popular because people are trying to fade the Seattle lineup and back Luzardo and catch the falling knife? I don't know.
I think pretty much. I'll be honest, I don't know. All Seattle strikeout or all pitchers with somewhat decent strikeout stuff, especially if they're lefty, are pretty popular against the Mariners. So it's probably a little bit of both. It's probably one of the rare, fairly balanced, popular ones.
All right. Yeah, that one kind of threw me off a little bit, but I think I agree with you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking about this game. I'm kind of thinking, maybe it's the over in this game. I'm a little bit worried about Seattle's offense. They've also lost, 4 games in a row here. There's been a lot of runs in this series already, so I don't know if I want to hop in now. As soon as I do, it'll be very stagnant. But these are 2 solid pitchers. They're not pitching at their best right now, Jovan. This series has been over central. This is baseball, so we might be able to squeak and get away with one more. And the juice is loose on the over. It opened up -115 to the over 8.5. Now we're seeing the over 8.5 at -120. So that juice is completely flipped. So I kind of do like the over. Maybe it's too square with how the series has gone, but you do have 2 solid pitchers on the bump, Castillo and Luzardo. What are your thoughts on this first game of the day today?
I kind of think it might be the Mariners, to be honest with you. Talked about they're not great versus lefties, but the whole reason, we took Ranger Suarez and Christopher Sanchez is not that different. They're 2 ground ball pitchers, really good at what they do. If the Mariners can't hit fly balls, they're not good against lefties to begin with, but the strikeout stuff gets higher against these sinker ballers, which is crazy. But they also don't hit the ball very hard unless you get a pitcher that gives up hard contact and fly balls, which Ranger Suarez is not. Christopher Sanchez is not. Jesus Luzardo kind of is. So I wouldn't be shocked if you see pretty hard contact off the bats of the Mariners today, off of Luzardo, which will probably still strike out a decent bunch, but when they do hit it, it's probably going to be loud.
Okay. Castillo does have some interesting squares up there to make me think he might not pitch terribly.
Yeah.
Maybe it is the Mariners.
Hits allowed square.
Yeah, the hits allowed square gives me a little bit of hope. Yeah, the pitching out square gives me hope. The Luzardo pitching out square makes me feel like he might get yanked a hair early today. And he's coming off of his Super Bowl facing his former team, the Nats. So maybe you're right. I don't know if I'm confident enough to get involved, but I could say I lean, at least as a side, the Mariners with you. I just don't know if I want to catch the falling knife here. Philly on fire and Seattle kind of struggling. Lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we already going over plays, Banana? We're going over these early starts. And looks like the hype train has completed. I thought we'd get to level 10. That's okay. We'll take level 8. Appreciate all the subbies, all the vibes coming in here hot. I might need to make a video later roasting Trent, talking about how he's never labbed one time in his life, and he's pushing 30. The dude's never labbed a single play. I can't believe I'm realizing this right now. He's never labbed a single play. Wild.
No, you remember SEC matchup? It's a good lab. It's a good lab.
Or what was it? The under in the North Texas game, Florida. Or what was it?
Oh, well, that was different. But the one on BTL was the under in the Florida game, and then his one appearance in the coin toss whale of the week was North Texas. I think they were +9 or 9.5, and they lost by 50.
Oh man, I'm not hosting Surge today. Why? First off, why, Trent? And I bet you I hit another 4 men. I mean, I'll take that action. I'll take that action.
He ain't going back to back, man.
Respectfully. I'll take that action. Boston Sports Store coming in. Missed the hype train, but 43 months still counts. Boston Sports Store, you've been in here forever, bro. Thank you so much for the support. You are goated. I could tell who's been an OG or not by now, and Boston Sports Store has been in here for a minute. All right, you get a pass, Trent, if you're going to film the goat well shit. I'm still going to chirp you, though. And I'm still going to make that video saying you've never labbed in your life. So get ready.
Horrible.
Get ready. All right, let's move. Let's groove. I get it, bro. Let's move. Let's groove. Let's talk about Houston and Detroit. I got some questions about this one. This is the Goots Bowl. We've got future Oriole, Framber Valdez, versus the former Oriole, Charlie Morton. This is the Goots Bowl.
The Goots Bowl.
The Goots Bowl. Goots said he will go to opening day for the O's again this year if they sign Framber Valdez. He'll be all the way back.
Well, they need to do more than that. If Michael Lasix are winning just signing him, I'm not.
Goots, let's be honest here. If you guys signed him, you would be doing cartwheels and backflips.
I said that.
Cartwheels and backflips.
Move on. I don't want to talk about that.
Backflips, man.
Okay. By the way, Goots, I'm starting to think the O's might make the playoffs, which maybe we save that combo for a little bit. I'm going to give you a heart attack by bringing that up again, but yeah, I honestly think they might.
Krabs, what are we talking about here?
There's 7.5 games out. There's 2 months left of the season.
What are we talking about here? Not really even 2 months. There's a month and a week.
Yeah. Round up. They ever taught you to round up in kindergarten?
Krabs, they're a touchdown on the hook back.
Wow.
Let's put it to rest.
I've seen crazier shit. It's baseball. They're playing good ball right now. You can't deny it.
They're playing good ball, and they're still 2 games back of the Rays.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Huh. All right. The Goots Bowl. Framber versus Charlie Morton. The total in this game, after the Astros have not scored a run in this series, the total in this game has risen from 7.5 to 8.5. I don't know if it's because Uncle Charlie wasn't projected to start or something, or what's going on here. The Astros haven't scored a run in 3 straight games. 3 straight bagels. Shucks. If you
Shucks.
3 straight. 3 straight. I'm confused. Why is this total up from 7.5 to 8.5? Now, I will say the total yesterday did the same thing. Although it was from 6.5 to 7.5, it did go up a whole run though, and it didn't matter. The game was 1-0 in the 10th. So maybe it's fake. Maybe people are just betting the over like they always typically bet overs. I don't know. Maybe if people are fading Charlie Morton, trying to catch the falling knife here with Houston. I don't know what it is, Jovan, but I certainly lean Detroit, and I certainly lean the over. We've already seen that occur with fading Houston here in the series. They haven't scored in 3 games. That worries me. So maybe it's just the over.
It's probably just the over, and I'll tell you what catches my eye: a Charlie Morton 2.5 run square coming off a shutout.
Huh.
Not to mention, of course, like you talked about, the Astros have been 3 straight at this point. So I don't think that was up earlier. I don't know if I didn't look at the odds range, but I can assume it's probably not juiced to the over because I think it just popped on the board
earlier. I promise.
So it's probably making its way up to that threshold.
Okay, putting that square right now in the bank. We got 9 minutes to pair it with something.
My God.
We've also got Jesus Sanchez square that's completely redded out. Okay.
That could just be W correlation right there.
I think I'm going to just send that two-piece right there. Charlie Morton, more than 2.5 earned runs allowed, and Jesus Sanchez, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Any qualms?
No qualms.
Okay. I'll drop the link to that lineup if you guys want to tail. I do like the over in Houston and Detroit, but I'm probably just going to sweat out that lineup that I locked in. Quality over quantity, chat. 2 words. Quality over quantity. Okay. If I had to take a book play, I would take the over in the Astros and Tigers game. And if I had to take something in the Phillies-Mariners game, I'd probably ride with the Mariners on the ML. Okay? Dubs. Great early game talk there. Wanted to make sure we got that in for you guys. Let's go ahead and pivot and talk a little NFL action here. Let's talk about the Green Bay Packers.
Cheeseheads.
Talk about cheese. Perfect day. Perfect day. I thought more people in the chat would agree with me about those Cheez-It commercials. I think they're good.
They're good.
I think they're good.
It's a great commercial.
All right, let's talk about the Packers here for a second. Did the Packers do enough in the offseason to improve? They've sneakily been really good the last 2 years. They snuck in the playoffs 2 years ago as a wild card, and they won a game, although it was against the Cowboys, correct? So does that even count? Mike McCarthy's fat ass is the coach. So take that for a grain of salt. And then you got last year's season where they lost in the wild card, so they didn't make it as far in the playoffs, but they did go 11-6. Pretty impressive when nobody really fucks with LaFleur, nobody fucks with the Packers, nobody fucks with Jordan Love or this team. I wonder if people are going to start hopping on the bandwagon. I certainly don't want to make a living out of fading this team. I think this team can potentially win the division and shock everybody and win the division over the Lions, potentially. And I do like the Packers this year. Now, do I like them the most out of any team? No, and they are, coming off a really good season. Jordan Love was sneakily very good last year. I know he missed a couple games, I believe, but that QBR was right around 100s. He was good. Jordan Love might just be a solid NFL QB. And I know Matt LaFleur is a good coach, and he gets no fucking credit or respect. So I don't know what else that guy has to do for people to put respect on his name at this point. The guy has taken this team and won games from a wild card 2 years ago. This guy went on a run last year with this team when nobody fucking believed in them at all. The Packers deserve a little bit more respect. Now, did they add enough pieces this offseason to make a jump, to get better? Let's see. They add Matthew Golden, which I think is a high-risk, high-reward type of play. He's either going to be the best Packers receiver in a while, or he's not going to do shit and fade into the background like every single Packers receiver. Unfortunately, I would lean the latter just because of how this team operates, and they're kind of just like a team. They're not really a bunch of me guys out there in the receiving room. They're a team squad where everybody's pretty equally quail shit, but they make it work. Now, Golden should stand out. But again, a lot of mouths to feed on this team. They also add your guy, Savion Williams, coming over from TCU. I wonder if he makes an impact. Maybe not right off the rip, but they have a lot of mouths to feed. Romeo Doubs, Jalen Reed, Dontavion Wicks, UVA guy, Christian Watson, until he gets hurt, right? Or he might already be hurt again, which is not ideal.
He's already hurt, I think, right now.
He's already hurt. Can't make it up. Already hurt. Banana said his wife is really impressed by Jordan Love. Okay. All right. Thank you, Banana. Could be the difference there, Banana. Sure. They didn't add enough on defense, in my opinion, Jovan. A little bit worried about their defense, right? Their defense is always okay. I feel like they always figure it out. They have a couple decent pieces, especially on their D-line. And Xavier McKinney is really good. But did they add enough? They had Nate Hobbs. They had Isaiah Simmons, who's probably going to be a backup behind Quay Walker. Their defense is okay. It's nothing to write home about, but it's okay. It's solid. They overperform, I feel like, almost every year. Jovan, do you think this team did enough in the offseason to take another step up or be pretty competitive in the Big 2-5?
I like the Packers a lot this year.
Okay.
And I'm shocked that
wow,
there's a decent bit of smoke, I guess, talk like before last year, talking about how good people were expecting them to be before the season. And then we come into this year and sure, you have the Bears and the whole Ben Johnson experiment, year 2, Caleb Williams, they're getting smoked, but it's a lot of unknowns around the Vikings and what they're going to be with JJ McCarthy. There's a lot of unknown of what the Lions are going to look like. It seems like maybe they peaked with Ben Johnson, but still, with two teams that are kind of in, I don't want to say no man's land because they're not in the same conversation right now, I would say, but you don't really know what they're going to be. And there's still not very much Packers love, it seems, out there outside of for Matthew Golden, which is interesting to me. I think I agree with you. There's way too many mouths to feed in that receiver room for him to really stand out and be the guy that everybody thinks he's going to be off the rip. But I like that offense a lot, and especially because like the wide receiver room, as mid as it is, pretty much top to bottom, it's still deep, and you also don't really need to put the onus on it too much when you have Josh Jacobs running the ball a billion times a game. We'll see. Hopefully he can stay healthy throughout the year. After last year, he stayed pretty healthy, even through like Jordan Love getting banged up some of these games. But I trust that offense, and like sneakily, the defense was good. And I think the Hafley, like year 2 of him, is more important than I think any coordinator in the entire NFC North, or at least the one that I'm most interested to see. Because last year they were sneaky, the number 6 scoring defense in the NFL last year, which I don't think people would think about if they think about what the Packers did. They got better throughout the year, and the defensive line is good. It started to become a lot better, and people were, I guess, begging for them to make a big splash in the draft of the defensive line. But like between Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, even like Van Ness, hopefully he stays healthy as well, and then what Quay Walker can do off the edge too. Like that defensive line and that front 7 is fucking good. Like there's questions in the secondary, I guess, too, but I trust this defense, and I think they're going to be one of the more improved units that people aren't really talking about throughout the year. So I'm with the Packers.
This team always makes do with a lot, especially this team always makes do with little, I guess is the better way to put it, especially on defense. Like what they turned Preston Smith into on that D-line the last couple of years after he came over from the Commanders and really didn't do shit. That's a perfect example. This team does a lot with a little. They really do. And they've got more names and big name guys this year on the defensive side of the ball than they probably have had in the last couple of years. So yeah,
we're gonna say this. It feels like it's pretty much the same defense. They didn't make too many big ads, but like just looking at the defense, this feels like probably one of the deeper units they've had in quite a couple of years, I would say. So I'm kind of excited about it.
They got, Isaiah McDuffie, you got Isaiah Simmons as backups on this team. That's pretty impressive. Is Bo Melton playing corner now? Holy shit, he is. I didn't know that was real.
I saw that.
I do remember seeing a tweet about that, but yeah, it looks like he's officially switched over to corner, and in his picture, he looks pretty pissed about it. This team also has a really good kicker, Brandon McManus, who still has a couple of years left in him. They signed him halfway through the year last year, and he turned into prime Janikowski. So, this team is good. LaFleur deserves more respect. Their roster is solid. We'll see if Matthew Golden can be really good. Obviously, they reached for him. LaFleur likes something about this kid. We'll see if he's right or not. But I lean that he is, because he's a really, really smart coach that gets no fucking respect. So, W Packers talk. Let's talk about our best bets for the Packers in the Big 2-5. I talked about this one a little bit on Trent's third stream a couple days ago. I think that might have been the last stream he had. Josh Jacobs, more than 9.5 rushing touchdowns. This is probably the squarest play I'll bring for the NFL preview segments here before the season. It's pretty square. He's coming off a legendary season. But what does this team do, man? Like, look at what they did last year. Look at what they're built offensively as. They got no guys as receivers, man. They got no guys. Maybe Golden will go out there and prove me wrong. I hope he does. Maybe he will. But who the fuck is getting the rock when this team is in the red zone? They are going to ground and pound you until it's fourth down or until they've already fucking scored. And we cannot sleep on the season last year that Josh Jacobs had. Josh Jacobs was a menace last year. I think he had 15 touchdowns last season. How many times he had the fucking first touchdown of the game and caked, everybody's first touchdown score all the time, dude.
Every time, man.
This team runs the rock, especially early on. They love establishing the run. Old school. Hard-nosed football. They run the rock. And Josh Jacobs still has another good season or two left in him. I know you don't want to typically buy, high on running backs in this league. You don't want to buy high on running backs who are approaching 30 years old. I still think he's got a little bit of time left in him. And this guy was very, very good on the Raiders. This guy was very, very good last year. And I'm buying back into Josh Jacobs here. I think he follows up another great season with another legacy one. A little bit confused why this number is so low. But again, nobody respects Josh Jacobs. Nobody thinks the guy's good. He might be, like Dead Larry Bird saying in the chat, he might be the most underrated running back in the NFL. He might be. The season he had last year, And nobody talks about him at all. Nobody's brought him up one time on Twitter this offseason. Nobody's brought him up on the streams Trent's had about collecting goat whale squares. Nobody. And he's getting 10. When this team gets in the red zone, who are they going to trust, respectfully? Are they going to trust Jordan Love throwing it to these, the Island of Misfit Toy receiving group, a bunch of guys who are pretty average or mid at best, hurt all the time, and it's a different guy who steps up every game. They have no reliable weapons. Or is it going to be pounding the rock with Josh Jacobs until they have to go for it with Jordan Love? And he does a little bootleg and runs out and saves the team and gets a win. They're going to do a lot of feeding Josh Jacobs early and often, and if he could stay healthy, he's getting 10 touchdowns. Gets no love. No love. None.
But I agree with that. I'll take you to another 9.5. I think they're getting 10 wins. I think they're a team that can potentially win this division this year. And again, like a lot of talk about how good the Bears can be and if they can improve. I'm not a JJ McCarthy believer. We talked about that yesterday. We'll talk about the Lions, I guess, tomorrow. I think they'll take a little bit of a step back. Somebody's got to pick up the slack. I think the Packers are the ones to do it. They also have a manageable schedule, I'll say. They have some really tough road games. Some of those come in the back end of the schedule where I think the defense is going to be even better by that point. But some of the road games or road trips are places that are not too menacing, let's say the least, and teams that are not too menacing. So I think in division, they're going to start off with a splash. And I do think it's also going to be a season to remember for them all throughout outside of the division as well. And they have, I believe, the 7th easiest stretch or the easiest pass defense schedule in the league they're going to be facing too, which I'm sure Matt LaFleur is licking his chops about getting Jordan Love involved. And obviously when you have the Josh Jacobs crutch run game, helps you a ton.
We got a J-Rod Nukenheimer off the rip.
J-Rod Himmy.
First. He's him.
J-Rod Himmy.
Let's go, Chaco. Chat, you're welcome for telling you Julio was putting one in the concourse. Chaco might have his crystal ball out today, folks. He might be seen in the future. Let's go, Chalk. Let's go, Chalk. That's huge. All right. Chat, let me know if anything happens in Houston or Detroit. Let me know. Ball was in the dirt. Did he pull a Vladdy and hit that ball off the fucking ground? I hope so. I can never get a read on Krabs season-long squares. Last year when a dude had a breakout season, you ready to fade them. And next year, now we're on Josh Jacobs. Malik, again, not every square play loses. Not every sharp play hits. If you take every sharp play, you're going to go 90%, 80%, 70%. You're not going to hit everything. If you take every square play, you're going to go 30%, 40%, maybe 50% on a good day. So it's okay to square up every once in a while. It's okay to be sharp every once in a while. You can't be 100% all one way. If you do, you're going to lose, especially for a goat whale. Okay? Come on now. Take every sharp play, you're fucking drowning. Take every square play, you're already dead. Already dead. It's worse. But yeah, Malik, it's okay to mix in a little square play there every once in a while, boss. It's okay. You'll be okay. And like I started out the sell job with, I said this is probably the squarest play I'll bring the entire NFL preview. Okay? It is. It is. I like the Packers over 9.5 wins. I also like them to win the division potentially. I like anybody else to win the division besides the Lions. So Packers over 9.5 wins after they had a legacy season. If I would have asked a stranger walking down the street how many wins the Packers had last year, I feel like people would say 8. They had 11 wins last year. This team is good.
Yeah.
And they get no fucking respect, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. They deserve more. They do. They do. All right, let's move. Let's groove.
What is SBR?
SBR also deserves more respect. Yeah.
No, I think he was talking about when you said, I think, or I like
Lions don't win it.
Anybody to win the division but the Lions. I'm pretty sure SBR already put Packers ML week 1 on the feed.
SBR, Frank the Tank, bitching about their fucking teams more than anybody else on earth. It's actually impressive.
It's unreal, man.
It is impressive. Yep. All right.
Speaking of SBR, did you see who had a nuke off Jones Susanna yesterday? Your top prospect? Krabs?
No.
100 miles per hour, top left corner. Their top, Kevin McGonigal took a yard. It's the craziest home run I've ever seen in my life. Shout out FPR.
Did you not see Goots? He had 13 strikeouts.
I know, but that was a one run he gave up. And it was a pitch that probably most big leaguers wouldn't take yard.
Trent wishes he could get that McGonigal rookie auto, man.
He might be him. Okay. Yeah, Goots, you're probably going to regret trading him, unfortunately, but we'll see. Jarlin Susana might be the truth. If you guys haven't seen that kid, if you're into minor leaguers, if you're into cards and blowing your money that way, try to get a Jarlin Susana card, because we've switched him from a reliever to a starter, and he has been good.
Or you could also get a DJ Harris. Rookie auto.
Well, that's fucking sick. I sent that to him, by the way. He said it's one of his cleanest autos he's given.
Wow,
it was clean.
Unbelievable.
It was clean. All right, let's move. Let's groove. And yeah, keep that DJ Hers card, because that's going to be worth something one day. DJ Hers was unbelievable when he was healthy. We'll see if he can bounce back. Krabs, your knees okay? They were gushing last night. Yeah, I'll be okay. Gushing blood. Not going to lie, I'm fucking sore, man. And my knee is wet. It's wet.
Okay.
You ever get an injury and it just starts oozing shit? Wet. It's wet.
That's just...
trying to air it out right now. Trying to heal up. But
that's insane.
It's wet. It is. What am I supposed to say? It's dry? That'd be a lie. It's wet.
I want to buy a prospect card auto from Jovan, Krabs, and Goots and hold them accountable their entire career. That's just
toxic. Is what that is. Just toxic. So toxic.
What the fuck are we talking about, man? You already got the whole league.
What are we doing?
You got the whole minor
Dragon
leagues.
Slayer. And yes, I was diving around on the turf last night like a fucking loser. I made a really good play though at first base.
That's just
a really good play. Didn't snag it on the ground, but I knocked it down, and then I scooped it and I beat the guy to the bag. Just a really good play.
Really good
play. Yep. Judge home run made Krabs' knees explode. Okay. Krabs, who would you tell me to buy right now? What Nats prospect would I tell you to buy? Let me pull up their prospect list. I'm going to make sure I'm not feeding you cake. It might be... Ooh.
So it doesn't have to be Nats.
Huh. Well, I know the Nats prospects more than other teams. I don't have enough time to just dick around all day and just look at prospects and do breaks all day. So I don't really know the other teams, but I know my guys. And I'd probably say Jarlin Susana is the guy I would go with. I would have said Travis Sakura before he just got TJ.
Yeah.
Worries me a little bit. He might be Strasburg 2.0. I'm gonna say Jarlin Susana. And I still feel like that's a guy who nobody's really talking about, because he also dealt with an injury that wasn't as bad though, but he's back from it now. He's been fucking dealing. Jarlin Susana. See if you can get a card for him, Trent. See if you can get a card for him. Krabs, what's the W birthday meal you're mucking today? Somebody put this name in the chat for me. Yeah, somebody could Goots. Can you help him out there? I'm going to Ruth's Chris tonight, and I'm going to feast. That's the birthday meal.
It's a great meal.
That's the birthday meal.
That's how you run the ball.
Yeah, that's Packers, Josh Jacobs, more than 9.5 touchdowns. Check mark. That's what that is.
That's
Run the damn rock. Run the damn rock. Susana dicked down my Erie Seawolves last night. Yeah, SBR, we were just talking about it, bro. He had like 13 Ks. Crazy. Ketchup and well-done steak. Cola. Who's talking about well-done steak?
No way you didn't deny the ketchup.
I'm not putting ketchup on the steak. I do like ketchup a lot.
Okay.
I'm not putting ketchup on steak.
Okay.
Also, when you get a Ruth's Chris, you don't need to put anything on that steak.
No, you don't, because they already bathe it in butter.
Yeah, it's literally just steak flavored butter is what it tastes like. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Do you get walkout songs, Krabs? No, that'd be sick though. Maybe I'll bring a speaker next time. Imagine. Let's move. Let's groove. We're going to talk a little bit here about college football squares. Now we're just going to skip right to the Sharp Report. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, Goots. Let's just go to the Sharp Report, man. We don't have time. We don't have time today. Maybe tomorrow, if you guys are lucky, we'll do some college football and NFL season-long squares talk. But today we don't have time. Let's go ahead and just
Trent's coming back to stream when it's a Thursday slate. Then he's going to see the slate and say, "No surge, it's rat meat anyway."
Brother, you think Trent's streaming tomorrow?
He said he's streaming tomorrow, but he's going to take a look at the slate and try and make some concessions.
You think Trent's streaming tomorrow? What are you smoking, bro? I want some of that shit. You kidding me? Come on. He ain't streaming tomorrow.
He ain't streaming for years, man.
That would mean he'd have to wake up early and get his shit done before his show, probably. Are you kidding me? Come on.
You got to start labbing Cade Klubnik, man. Yep, there you go.
He honestly does need to lab up some college football and learn what the fuck's going on over there.
Dude, the fact he couldn't tell me Klubnik or Nussmeier is no idea.
He didn't know who those guys were, actually.
Were you not there, Krabs? I think you were there.
I don't think so, dude. I would have gotten so pissed if I heard that.
I forget who it was. Maybe it was Jordan, but we were there and he was talking about the Clemson LSU game. Then Trent goes like, "That's gonna be a good fucking game." Yeah, I'm excited for that. I said, "Name one player." Couldn't do it.
Okay.
Couldn't do
Trent. The goats over at Pick Six. They sent you guys a fucking mag down there as well. It's in the office. Rav confirmed. Go check that out. Read through that shit. Learn something. Go learn something. Go lab. He says, "I'm legit reading it right now." Hell yeah. Yeah, rare free ads. They get a free ad because they're goated. They send us some free ones. Hashtag rare free ad. Yep. All right, let's move. Let's groove. Let's lock in. What better way to celebrate my birthday than three unders? 3 unders.
3 unders. The Krabs birthday platter.
This is how we get the lick back, folks. This is how it's done. Take notes. Okay? Again, you got to stick with the same game plan. As soon as you switch and jump off ship and start trying to get cute and take other shit, take some overs, that's the day that all the bets you were going to take the last 2 days that lost are going to fucking hit. So stick to the plan. You stick to the game plan, you're going to win more often than you lose long term. Okay? First play, first 5 under. In the A's. Also, we got 2 guys on for Detroit right now, bottom of the first. Okay? And they've already scored a run. Holy shit. Keep me updated with that game chat, please. First 5 under in the A's and the Twins. First 5 under in JT Ginn versus Bailey Ober. JT Ginn has a crazy earned runs allowed square up there that I almost wanted to put on the Sharp report, but I did not. Honorable mention. Bailey Ober has some interesting squares up there, too. He's got an interesting pitching out square that makes me think he might pitch a little bit longer than he typically does. We know Bailey Ober is very sketchy. We know he's very capable of pitching well. He's also capable of turning into Jake Irvin and being just absolutely fucking dog shit. Today, against the A's, I think he's going to pitch pretty decently. I do. And I like this first 5 under, which I think is down to 4.5 most places already. Yeah. Love the way this is moving and grooving. I want to fade the bats up there in Minnesota today and back the 2 starters who were super, super sketchy, especially after an over in this game last night. That game was 6-3. Maybe we get a little bit more of a snooze fest, at least early on, until these bullpens get involved. These bullpens are just eviscerated. Is probably the best way to put it. These bullpens are caked after the deadline. The A's actually still have a couple of decent guys who people don't really know about, but the Twins traded away a lot of their guys too. So bullpens aren't great. I want to isolate here and take the first 5 under 5 in a game that nobody wants to get involved in an under with, in a game where nobody wants to back the starting pitchers. They've been so bad. Well, if they've been so bad, then why does Bailey Ober have the squares that he has up on Prize Picks for tonight? And why does JT Ginn have that earned run square? I'll tell you why. It's because it's going to be a nasty early under. And Tigers balling. Did they hit a nuke?
They mucking chow?
Dudes, man, your future O is already caked, and he hasn't even fucking put the jersey on yet.
He's starting to pitch like he wants to be in Baltimore.
I don't understand.
He hasn't even put the
I
orange
didn't
jersey
say
on
we were going to get him once.
That's why it's funny, Goods.
Okay.
And you said that the Orioles fans want him on the feed.
Yeah.
You're making
Bozos
fun
on
of
the
him.
feed. Yep.
You're making fun of him. Yep. But it's a lot funnier, Goots, when I say that it's your guy.
And then when we sign him and he does this in the game, then they're going to be bitching, why did we sign Framber? Fucking bozos.
That's exactly how they're going to sound in that tone, too.
Yep. Going to sound just like that.
You could sign a lot of Charlie Mortons for one Framber. Keep that in mind.
So many.
Keep that in mind. Would you rather have 3 Charlie Mortons in your rotation if you could clone them, or have 1 Framber?
Probably 3 Charlies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn right, Goots.
Dealing right now.
And that's some Gootsalytics right there for you. Yep.
Goots of fucking lytics, man.
Do me a favor, Gootsy, while you're here. Swing it around for me, will you? I want to hear Jovan's first straight bet of the day. Wow, I love this one. Good.
Back to the crew after getting swept the doubleheader last night. With just no magic left, but might be an indication of what they're going to start doing. But I don't think it's today, especially with Mizorowski coming off of a bad start. To be honest with you, even though they won the game and he got through the outing, he only went 4. He was on a little bit of a limit that first start out against the Cubs. But he was not incredibly efficient, which that would make a lot more sense if it were the Cubs of 2 months ago, where they were super patient. They were making at bats really tough. But this current Cubs team, especially in the month of August, the last couple of weeks here, they're not being nearly as patient. They're not taking as many walks. They're super aggressive outside the zone, which is regular for them. And the at-bats just don't simply look as good. So with Mizorowski coming off of, one of his worst starts of his career so far, I want to back him, especially with the weird earned runs square that we're going to talk about. And on the other side, you have Colin Rea, who isn't a revenge game, but the first time that didn't go too well for him, and I don't expect it to be too much different now. I don't think he's going to get absolutely drilled. It's a low-scoring environment game, but again, you're going to have the bullpens be exposed in this one as well. And who am I taking in that, especially after doubleheader? Definitely not the Cubs. So we'll see how that pans out if we end up needing it, but still think it's going to be a low-scoring win where Mizorowski bounces back.
Okay. Love it. Absolutely love this play. I don't think we're done talking about this game either once we get to the squares. Okay.
Yep.
Swing it around for me, Gootsy. Yeah, All-Star Miz is going to return tonight. I love that play. I love that play. All right. Another first 5 under, chat. Don't fall asleep here. This is a winner. First 5 under 5 in the Reds game. Nasty, nasty play. You've got Martinez. You've got Kikuchi. You got Kikuchi with that crazy earned runs allowed square up on Prize Picks. Extremely green. It is a late night game, though, which means Kikuchi got plenty of sleep last night. We know the guy's a freak and he needs a ton of sleep, or else he pitches like shit in day games. But he should have plenty of sleep tonight with this late night game on MLB Network, too, if you guys want to watch it. Martinez has an interesting square up there as well. He's been pretty good of late, and he seems pretty dialed in. He keeps cracking a beer in the clubhouse after every start he makes, which I thought was cool. He does his interviews with a beer. Dude seems pretty dialed to me. Nick Martinez, though, coming off of his worst start in a while, a pretty high green bar if you look at his recent earned runs allowed charts. I love taking less thans on guys who have an extremely high, fucking column in their recent earned runs allowed chart, and coming off that bad start. So I want to buy low on Nick Martinez, a guy who gets no respect, but he's a pretty decent arm. And I really do think it's Kikuchi who carries the weight here. I like the first 5 under 5 in this game. And this is the total where most of the first 5 unders are down to 4.5, not the first one. So if you can find a 5, great. If not, I still like the under at 4.5. I do think we get a snooze fest after an over last night in this game, 6-4. I think we get a little bit more of a pitcher's duel on MLB Network tonight.
Yeah, I could be in on that. Nick Martinez sneakily been lights out on the road as of late, like the last 2 months. Hopefully that stays the same.
It's hard to pitch in Cincy, right? He goes on the road, he earns his keep.
Yeah,
pitching pretty well. So let's hope he keeps that up tonight. Knock on wood. Okay,
would be great. Would be goated.
Would be great. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. All right, swinging around, Goots. We got another straight bet here, and I was a day early on the Rays. Sure.
I hope so. I was terrified of what Shane Baz was going to do yesterday, and as bad as I thought he was going to do, he was 10 times worse. He needs to be in the bullpen, and that was fucking terrible. But Drew Rasmussen is a little different. He's had some good success against the Yankees historically too, but it's because you know what Shane Baz did really poorly last night outside of throw the ball directly down the middle. A lot of it was he's a 2-pitch pitcher that's trying to introduce a third. He's fastball, slider, and then he's been trying the cutter. If you notice, I think it was the pitch to Judge and maybe 3 other home runs were all on the cutter. That was right down the middle of the plate. So he doesn't have great command of that pitch. And they're using that pretty heavily, or he was in that start in that matchup, because that's what works a lot against the Yankees right now. You know who does use the cutter very, very effectively? Drew Rasmussen. And that's part of the reason why he's had success against them throughout his career. And he also had a really good start, I think, last time out in New York when he faced them, which was goated. But now I think he's going to do it again. And it definitely helps that the Yankees are coming off that absolute sploot fest where pretty much everybody in the lineup homered. You can go on Prize Picks, and pretty much everybody not named Judge, who went yard last night, has a 1.5 regular hit run RBI square. So you probably know how it's going to pan out for that. But Cam Schlittler, I also think, is a pretty good matchup for the Rays. They tapped him up once, and not to say that automatically means that they're going to do it again, but he throws a shit ton of fastballs, and he's a really bad matchup for like power and just overall barrels. He's been giving up a ton of them. Part of that because he throws a lot of fastballs. So like one of the guys that we'll talk about that I, knock on wood, have been pretty good at taking. I'm taking again today, but it's a bad matchup for I think a lot of the lineup at the top because they've been destroying fastballs as of lately, especially when they come back home in Tampa. So I do think you're a day early and they win this game.
All right. I can see it. Down to back any team after they give up 9 home runs in the game before, legally obligated to get involved. I mean, come on, Jovan. And the worst part is it's in your fucking home stadium, which is actually your opponent's AAA stadium, which I still think is just it's terrible.
It sucks. It's the hand we've been dealt.
It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking
joke.
It
was also like, I don't know if that hurt the Rays more, the fact that they're just like, they just came back from the West Coast road trip, and the first game back is like a 2-hour rain delay, and you got to start the game at 9:30. It's just like, what are we doing, man? Recoup, get back to it, and figure it out.
Yeah, lock into your jobs that you're getting paid millions of dollars to do. I don't feel bad about the rain delay, but I get how that could throw you off, I guess.
Most of the Rays aren't getting paid millions of dollars. The Yankees are.
Krabs, you're right. It's an abomination to host Major League Baseball games in a AAA stadium. I just think it's absolute bush league to play in your division rivals AAA stadium. It's fucking bush league, man. It is.
But like, what else were they supposed to do, Krabs? What else were they supposed to do?
Have you ever watched the bench warmers? One guy spent all his money to build a fucking stadium that looked nicer than this AAA stadium in one day.
Krabs, they couldn't build it in that short amount of time. It was the hurricane.
Sure they can.
If there's anybody you should have a problem with for this, it's the A's, because the A's deliberately went out and played in the stadium, and that was their whole plan. The Rays got fucked by the hurricane.
Get the Amish down there to Tampa and get them starting to work. They'll build that puppy in 48 to 72 hours.
You can't, especially because they're legally required to rebuild the Trop, which they're doing right now for next year, the next couple of years.
The whole thing is just bush league, man. Bush league. It really is. Like, no wonder why the Rays have no confidence, no aura. They're playing in their rivals' AAA park.
Not even AAA, single A. It's a spring training site.
They probably walk into the locker room and there's still Yankee shit up everywhere because they changed the stuff where the people can see it.
Yeah,
they changed the stuff on the interior.
The
probably not.
No, they changed the inside pretty good.
When the Yankees come to town, do they get the home dugout since it's actually their park that they own, or what?
The Rays are in the same dugout that they usually are, so I would assume not.
Okay. I think it's bush league, man. It's a joke. MLB makes billions of dollars, build a fucking second stadium, tear it down. Who gives a shit? You know how much fucking money this league makes? It is bush league. It's bush. It is. Let's move. Let's groove. Thank you, Goods. Favorite play today, team total under 3.5 for the Giants. Listen, this Giants team is fucking bad. Unless Buster Posey's grabbing a bat, this team is fucking chalked. And he ain't coming down from the executive suite. No.
Buster fucking.
Guys, this Giants team is an absolute fucking joke. These guys on this team are lazy as shit. Some of their best players have been hurt a lot this whole season. Heliot Ramos is okay, I guess. He's fun to watch. Devers is a lazy scumbag. Willie Adames has lost it. He has not been the same since he played for the Rays. Wilmer Flores is 80 years old. Jung-Ho Lee is okay. They trade away Yaz. Yaz turns into the best leadoff hitter in baseball. This team is a fucking joke, dude. They're a joke. And they've lost 8 of their last 10 games. Right when the lights get bright. It's not just the Yankees who fold when the lights are bright. The Giants, maybe they're just due for some bad luck after they were a dynasty for like 10 years when I was younger, but they clearly do not have the same group of people running this org. And they clearly have not had the same luck of late. Look, they did steal game 1 of the series against the Padres. They scored 4 runs in the first inning against Nestor Cortez, and they didn't score again the rest of the game. They hung on to win 4-3 in that game. Yesterday, they scored 1 run. Everybody's going to be betting on the Giants to bounce back here in this game after they saw them muck up a lefty and Nestor 2 nights ago, but they don't realize that Nestor settled in and they were fine and they didn't score another run the rest of the fucking game. The rest of the game. The definition of fat, happy, and complacent right there for the Giants. So everybody's going to be on the Giants here at a great price against a Padres team and JP Sears, who stinks, right? Oh, JP Sears is bad. No, he's not. He's coming off of 2 bad starts, though. He's coming off of giving up 10 hits in his last start. You know how hard it is to give up 10 hits?
It's a lot of hits.
Usually you get yanked before that. It actually takes a special kind of person to stay in there and give up 10 hits. That's not easy. That's not easy. So simpletons are going to go to this game and say, wow, Giants at plus 130 against a lefty. They just mucked up a lefty, and that's their only win of the series. That's one of their 2 wins in their last 10 games was against a lefty, and their little small pea brains are going to say, wow, they're going to muck up JP Sears today, who sucks. I promise you right now they're not. I promise you right now they're not. They won't even keep him in the game that long because they have one of the best bullpens in baseball. They'll go to them nice and early in a must-win spot here as they try to keep up with the Dodgers. JP Sears might not even be in this game in the 5th or 6th inning. Why keep him in? Take him out. Go to that fucking elite bullpen of yours. You're at home. It's a must-win game. The Dodgers are starting to pick it up right now as well. You got to catch them. Fade the bats. I like the under in the game, but instead I'll just fade the Giants and avoid any sort of splooges here because I'm a little bit worried about Goots' guy, Roop. I like Roop. I don't like Roop in his second start back from an injury, and he looked like shit in his first start back. So we'll give him some time. We'll keep, #thank you, Goots. We'll keep Roop out of it until he gets back to his midseason form here, and we'll just fade the Giants offense and fade Devers, who I'm surprised Devers doesn't have pinstripes on the way he acts. The definition of fat, happy, and complacent. This team will never do shit with him in the lineup.
Unreal. I will say too, Krabs, what the telltale sign has been for pitchers who shove. Obviously, he had the earned run chart after giving up 5, and the hit square is also weird. But the earned run chart, he had a normal 2.5 square up last night, and the second it changed to plus money and it went to demon price, the demon and all the options were still up there. It's so most of the time they'll just take off the options. So you can't take the 2.5 no matter what it is. When they put up pitchers that are super green and they make sure all of the demons are there for you to take immediately the second it switches. They've been looking like Psy every time I've been noticing.
Could be a great sign for Mr. JP Sears. Okay. Yeah. I think he deals today. And again, he might not even be in the game that long. Just have him go out there for 5 solid. If he's at 80 pitches, get him the fuck out of there and go to your bullpen. You got 10 guys in that bullpen. You got 10.
Yeah. And they also have C's going tomorrow. So ideally, you hope you can get some depth out of C's.
He sucks too, though. So that's a combo for another time.
He can eat some innings. Especially against the Giants.
Washed. But yeah, maybe definitely he can go longer than JP Sears. Sure.
Yeah, he's coming off of an inning or a really bad outing against the Dodgers. So probably going to be a weird pitching out square up there tomorrow for C's. So we're probably going to take.
Yeah. All right. Favorite play though today is the Giants team total under. And guys, if you don't believe me about the Devers stuff, I know the Red Sox have struggled the last couple nights and lost to Goots' O's, which is embarrassing. But just look at what the Red Sox did as soon as they got rid of him. Immediately stock through the fucking roof for the Red Sox. They start winning games as a team, as a unit. Guys, it's not about one dude. It's about the cohesive unit. And Devers is the definition of a me guy. I wish that wasn't the case. I would love to root for Rafi Devers as a closet Red Sox fan, but he's a scumbag. He is a scumbag. To trade him, to trade one of the best hitters in baseball, do you know how much of a piece of shit you have to be? To have the team you've been on your whole career as a top 5 hitter in baseball trade you away for a bag of dicks? He must have just been the worst. The worst. Get him out of there. And if he's in this Giants lineup, they're not winning games and they're not scoring runs. That guy is as lazy as they come and as much of a me guy as they come. He is. He is. Goodsey, do me one more quick favor here. Swing it around for me, will you? Wow. Jovan, hold on. I thought we learned. I'm going to freak out.
Last try.
Dude.
Last try before I tip cap.
Is this because I said he should be an NL Rookie of the Year winner?
No.
Because my comments yesterday?
No, but that was a crazy comment. Certainly a crazy comment. But I think he gets knocked today. It's a little different when he faces, I thought the Phillies were going to do it because I thought his path to being knocked was through a little more of the hard contact, even if he has other at-bats that are, I guess, setting up pretty well for him. But kind of pivoted from that, and maybe it's a little different, which the Mets would fit perfectly into that, coincidentally, not today. But the lineup that I think is just a tougher AB up and down the lineup, that might be the kind of lineup that gives him a lot of trouble. And you'd think, especially with all of the squares that you see up for Brad Lord, that today would certainly be the day with his arsenal as well to go against that lineup and have a lot of trouble. So I think this is finally where it falls apart for your guy, Brad Lord Krabs. It's got to be now. Has to be now.
Well, you're lucky you took the full game over.
Yes, always include the bullpens. Always include the bullpens. But to be honest with you, I also think the Nats are not completely dead against Senga today, too. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, I think they're going to hit him. They're going to score some runs off of him. I mean, this total, I don't know what the total was yesterday, but if it was the same as this one, you get a push yesterday. I think it's going to be a little more even in this game. Maybe the Nats even sneak out a win, but I think the offense is going to be a little live. Yeah, I kind of thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't want to say that. But push yesterday was 8-1, of course, and the Nats really didn't contribute. It took all Herculean effort from a lot of the Mets hitters, and now I think it's going to be a little more even. I think Senga's going to get hit a little bit from the Nats. Nats are going to be patient and make life pretty tough on him, as they tend to do with a lot of these pitchers, where I guess if your main stuff is fastball and then something going down in the zone, they've done a really good job of either hitting it hard or staying off of it completely. It's one of the only things they've done well as an offense, and I think guys at the top of the lineup kind of match up well for it too. With some, if I'm backing anything Nats related as far as runs go, I gotta feel confident about CJ. I gotta feel confident about James Wood, and against matchup with Senga, I kind of do. So as much as we think Brad Lord's going to fall apart, as much as I think the bullpen can fall apart, like it's always done against the Mets, and I do think that the Nats bats can actually help out today. We see some runs.
Okay. Apologies if you can hear yard work going on outside. They are absolutely cooking out there right now, and they are blowing leaves around left and right. So I apologize if there's some background noise there.
That's why I moved from my other setup, not for yard work, but they're using like every power drill in existence right by the desk that I use.
Probably renovating one of the spots.
They gave me the neighbor came over and gave me a heads up yesterday because he knows that I stream from there. He was like, just a heads up, they're bringing in a bunch of shit to fix, and it's like right by your window. And I was like, oh, thanks. Okay. So let me stay.
It's nice he warned you.
Yeah. Shout out him, goated, but I can still kind of hear it. I don't think you can hear it on here. It's probably not loud enough, but huge. Okay. I'm pretty far away. I'm on the complete opposite side of the apartment, which is good.
All right. Well, Nats involved on Krabs' birthday could be the difference. I know, Dyson, I probably should just auto-tail this for the vibes, but it involves fading my sweet, sweet Brad Lords, who is just one of the very few just bright spots of the season, and there's really not many. From Home Depot to NL Rookie of the Year, it's really is an impressive story that you'll probably see at one point on an ESPN documentary. He also has weird squares up every start.
He does.
But
the earned run square though is a little bit of an irregularity since he's been in the rotation though. So I will say that's a little new.
At first, they never put it up because they didn't know how long he was going to go. Now he's fully a starter.
Yeah.
And they're probably comfortable putting that up again. And I do agree with you. It looks weird. I can't deny it. It does, but all his squares always look weird. So,
yeah.
But hey, it's the Mets. It's Juan Soto revenge tour. Every time a former Nat comes in, and it's very often because we don't sign people. We don't pay them. We just let them walk because our owners are fucking losers. We let them walk. Every time they come back into town, they hit nukes. Bryce Harper hit 2 nukes the other night. Soto hit one Oppo vintage last night. I'm sure that one felt good for him. He'll probably do it again. He'll probably do it again. I'm probably going to take Juan Soto fantasy score today back in his home park where he's most comfortable. You know he's about to muck it up. Why do you think he signed with the Mets? Number one, to kind of troll Aaron Judge and the Yankees and say, I'm better than you. I'm going to win a championship with the Mets before, the Yankees do when it's been a while.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. Another reason is I want to come back to Nats Park, a place I'm familiar with. I got some friends here. It's right down the street. He likes the division. He's comfortable in those parks. That was a big reason why he re-signed, or why he signed with the Mets, excuse me. Does James Wood still play baseball? Yes, did Larry Bird. If you actually follow baseball, you know that he's heating back up again. So, he's back on fire and one of the best young players in baseball. He had a little bit of a slump, just like every player in baseball. He's back.
Heating up like Ma.
He's back. Heating up like Ma, and CJ is always doing yob. CJ is like the equivalent of Josh Jacobs, a guy who just gets no fucking respect and is just really good at baseball.
Yeah,
really
it's good. Big. I feel like he's literally Raiders Josh Jacob. Just no
really
respect.
Good.
No respect.
Zero respect on the shit team, and really good and really fun to watch. Yep. He is. It'd be a very Nats move to muck up Senga. We've done it before. We'll probably do it again tonight. And hey, our bullpen will probably blow it after Brad Lord pitches well. So I don't hate the over. I'm just pissed that you're fading my guy, Brad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tip Cap. He gets through this one.
We got a platter set for Morton. Is that true? Against Morton, excuse me. We got two guys on, one out. Is that what I'm seeing over here?
Yep. Mauricio Dubon on a dish.
And
surely
I saw Jesus
something.
Sanchez struck out already this inning. Hashtag thank you, Adams got picks.
GG Jesus. Just
holding people accountable here in the Big 2-5.
GG Jesus.
That's all I'm doing.
He'll muck some chow, though. He'll muck some chow.
Is that his first at bat?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Let's get a couple here against Morton, please. Please. Good. Swinging around. Let's talk about some prize big squares. Couple less thans. I got 5 unders on the card today. Life is good.
My God.
Life is good.
That is the most Krabs card.
Palante and instant out. I fucking bet. Okay. Okay. Palante has not been great of late. Palante did have some success against the team he's facing today, though. And I kind of want to back Palante to go out there and shove in a game I like the under in. I want to back Palante to go out there and pitch pretty well. I've had a pretty good radar on Palante and the Cardinals' arms this year, whether it be Sonny Gray, whether it be Michaelis, whether it be Palante. I feel like I'm always betting on these pitchers, and I'm usually, knock on wood, finding success. So he did go 7 scoreless against his team not too long ago. You're right, Brian C., and not typically a crabby angle there, but all the other angles are, it's Andre Palante, who everybody thinks sucks. I mean, his stats do suck, so maybe they're not wrong. He immediately after that start had a couple moose shit starts. He's given up 10 earned runs in his last 2 starts. Crazy. Not good. That is not a good stat for Andre Palante. The under is juiced on the books for his under 2.5 as well. And like I said earlier, I like the under in this game. Honorable mention, the first 5 under in this game almost made my cards. But again, I really don't like to get Sandy Alcantara involved because that guy is so fucking sketchy and can pitch a no-hitter or can give up 10 runs in 1 start. So it can go either way with him. Instead, I'll just isolate Palante here in that 5 ERA, who's up against everybody's favorite team now, the Marlins, who have completely fallen off a cliff, in my opinion, and have really struggled. This Marlins team has not done shit this series, and it's not starting tonight against Palante, who had really good numbers against him about a month ago when they faced off. And I think Palante shoves once again against the overrated Marlins. Give me his less than 2.5 earned runs allowed, which I thought was a little bit weird that the under was juiced on the books, considering he's given up 10 earned runs in his last 2 starts. Okay?
Sure.
Favorite square today, JP Sears. Not going to sell this one as long because I already kind of did. Coming off of a 10-hit performance. That is hard to do. Usually you're getting the fucking yank before you even get to 8 hits allowed or 9 hits allowed. They left him out there to dry. He gave up 10 hits, and he's got a chance to bounce back against the most overrated lineup in baseball. When everybody thinks they're going to muck him up because they just mucked up Nestor, they really did not muck up Nestor. They just had 1 good inning, and then he kind of settled in. This Giants lineup is extremely fadeable. If they were going to win today, they would not be plus 130, respectfully. JP Sears is going to go out there and shove, and I do think there's a chance he has a shorter leash today than people expect after having some bad outings. I think you got to go to that bullpen a little bit earlier than you have in the past with JP Sears here. So like Jovan was saying, with Dylan Cease going in that next start, hopefully they, pull JP if he gets into any sort of trouble. And what I'm expecting to be a low-scoring, close game, if he starts walking people, if he gives up a hit, maybe two, later on in this game, he's going to get pulled. They're going to go to this bullpen. The Padres need to win every game they possibly can to keep up with the Dodgers, who are starting to heat up right now. So this play makes a lot of sense in my brain. And like the chat's saying, the Giants do not hit lefties very well, but they did recency bias against Nestor the other night, and people were all leaning into that, taking the Giants as a dog price here. I think that's cake, and I really want to back JP Sears to shove in the late night game tonight.
Certainly.
Right?
I'm in.
W's. Swing it around for me, Goodsy. Want to see Jovan squares.
Don't know if there's much that I can tell you that I haven't already said about Mizrowski. I think he's going to bounce back in a very low-scoring pitching game. Obviously, the environment in Chicago is definitely going to help a little bit for that in terms of the weather, just like it has the last couple of days. But I think he bounces back and has a great start. Absolutely lights out start. I think he fires them up, and that's really what they need at this point after yesterday. And then Brandon Lau has to be on the card today. Cam Schlittler is just 60% fastballs. I think that number is even higher against lefties. Really, his whole strategy against lefties, especially higher strikeout lefties, which Brandon Lau is just overpower him with the fastball. Problem with that is you also happen to give up a lot of hard contact and a lot of fly balls off of those. And if you know anything about that small ass park, I mean, Jose Caballero, I think, hit one 320 yesterday. So you want to try and overpower Brandon Lau with a fastball, which doesn't get in on him with that right field wall. Good luck.
Good fucking luck. Let me drop the link to the Sharp Report 4-man here really quick. If you guys want to tail, I got a pretty good feeling about this one today. And can we clap it up really quick? Jovan has a less than for the first time in a week. Let's fucking go.
Dude, I've for sure had some less than earned run squares.
Let's fucking go.
I've for sure had some less than's, man.
It's been over a week. I checked.
Yeah, it's Soriano.
Soriano. I was fucking. It was my 25th birthday when you took Soriano.
Soriano wasn't that long ago. Shane Smith wasn't that long ago. It's just
Shane Smith more than fantasy score. Fuck you talking about?
Davis. Maybe it was Davis.
You don't take less tens or unders, bro.
That was the play. That was an under. First 5 under was the play.
Ooh, okay. Maybe it was a book play. Okay.
Yeah, I've had some.
I'm watching you over there.
Had a couple book plays.
I'm watching. Maybe one.
First time in a couple days, though, for sure.
First time in a week. The Chemist. What's up, Beast? Happy birthday. Thank you. Krabs out for blood today. Yeah, I'm not fucking around. Jay Thorpe. I'm not fucking around today. Good to see you last night. Can we clap it up really quick? Just a mini clap. Mini clap. Just a mini clap. Come on. You know I'm a sucker for some less thans and some unders, man. That's all I want to see. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, look. I did. My POD this week was under 1.5 surge. So that was.
Oh, there's an under. Okay.
That's one I locked in.
All right. That I could get down with. All right. Should be free. Jay Weezy, thank you, Beast. Appreciate you guys. Less is more. Yes, we forget that if you take less thans, if you take unders, we forget because they're not fun. I'm not talking to you, Jovan. I'm talking to the fucking chat. I know you know this shit. We forget that unders already put you in a great position. They hit 60-ish% of the time off the rip. Put yourself in a good spot. Put yourself in a position to succeed, chat. And I promise it'll help you hit more lineups, hit more bets, and have more fun and make more money. It might not be fun to watch the bet play out. I'll give you that.
While we're talking about taking the less tens, figure one of those just random Krabs lineups that spawns in the feed has to have a Yankee in it.
Well, it is my birthday.
That's not judge.
Oh, well.
Don't let him ruin your birthday.
Well.
Don't let him ruin your birthday.
It's probably the smart move, right? Is not to let him ruin my birthday. But I'm kind of a 0 or 100 type of person if you haven't learned that already. I'm not really the kind of guy that likes going after the number 2. I'm not the kind of guy that likes going for that role player. I want to go for the jugular.
Well, what if one of the other guys that's up for 1.5 HRR today hit 2 nukes yesterday?
Yeah, but Stanton is the one guy on that team that does not poop down his leg.
No, not Stanton. Bellinger.
Oh. Yeah, Caballero in a revenge game? He's probably out boozing with his old team last night.
Yeah, I don't know if he's up or going to be up or even in the lineup.
Okay.
But Stan did hit 2 home runs,
down.
but so did Bellinger. I know you don't love
Perfect.
fading Stan, so I wasn't even talking about him.
No, I appreciate that. I don't. Stanton's like one of the few guys on that team I respect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a perfect pairing here for a little Yankees fate stack on the birthday. We're going to put Aaron Judge in here as well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to fade his less than 1.5 TBs. Sorry. Also, how weird is it? I guess we have time because Trent's not doing his search stream again. How weird is it? This we do need to talk about. Aaron Boone coming out and saying Aaron Judge is done playing the outfield for the year. We're going to go with Stanton in the outfield for the rest of the year. The coach, the manager, the guy who's supposed to know everything going on.
Yeah.
And then immediately that night, Aaron Judge comes out and says, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm going to be fine in 2 weeks. What is going on up there in the Bronx?
That was weird.
Do we have a couple colliding alphas up there maybe in the clubhouse? A little Aaron Boone and Judge beefage here? Maybe a little bit. That was weird. It's weird a couple ways. Number one, how does Aaron Boone not know what's going on? Number two, at that point, if your manager says something weird like that, wouldn't you just go up to him on the side and say, yo, let's fucking talk about this instead of being toxic and saying to the media the exact opposite of what he said? The whole thing is really weird. And it's not getting talked about enough. It's actually getting swept under the rug because they hit 9 home runs last night. What's going on with the conflicting opinions up there in the Bronx? I'm a little bit confused. And again, Aaron Judge, all the shit I give him, I'm legally obligated to hate him. Somebody has to. Somebody's got to keep the Yankees in check and hold them accountable. But Aaron Judge is not a bullshitter. Aaron Judge is not Rafael Devers. He's not a piece of shit, bad person in the clubhouse. I will say that. Why would he do that to his manager and say the exact opposite of what he said the same day to make him look like a fool?
I'll tell you what that sounds like. That sounds like they initially, I've seen this time and time again. That means they initially got the report of the injury and it was bad. And then they went to get some other opinions. So now they're seeking I guess, method to move forward with. There's differing medical opinions on what's going to happen after this.
I was talking to my buddy, huge Yankee fan, about this whole sitch, and he's pretty blunt about it because he thinks Judge's days of playing the field are done. He thinks Judge is going to get Tommy John this offseason. He probably needs it. He thinks Judge is going to end up playing first base.
Yes.
Like Bryce Harper. He's probably going to get the Bryce Harper treatment next year, where maybe they get the surgery done that he needs. Maybe they try to just squeak by because without him in the lineup, their team is nothing. So maybe they don't get the surgery. Either way, I see first base in Aaron Judge's future. And look, guys, I mean this when I say it. I don't root for these guys to get hurt. It's sad. It's sad. Whether you're a Nat, whether you're a Yankee, it's fucking sad when the injuries occur. Okay? But I see first base in the future for Mr. Aaron Judge, and that's sad. That's sad.
I don't know if it's sad.
It really
makes sense.
I could see it. And again, it's not hard to learn first base as a guy who played first base.
Goldie's aging. He'll be gone. Austin Wells sucks. They'll probably move Ben Rice to play catcher like they've already started doing.
Yep.
It makes all the sense in the world.
You can't DH him yet when he got Stanton under contract.
Yeah. Stanton, they definitely want to keep him. They should. He's the only one that shows up in big games. So until Stanton's gone, there's a log jam at DH.
Pomps Nation, real quick. If Devers was right and it was the Red Sox being scumbags and fucking him over, when he left the team, the Red Sox would not have had the amount of success that they did right off the rip. That tells me that it was like a breath of fresh air in there. The team hit the reset button. They got the toxic me guy out of there. And they locked in as a unit. It's on Devers. Sure, it's weird, the position they were putting him in. But again, they're putting him in positions because they want to fucking win games. And it's not easy to win games when you have the scumbag rich Yankees in your fucking division. Whatever they got to do to win games, they're going to try to do. And Alex Cora knows that. You know who's not okay with that? You know, he's a me guy, so much so that he cares more about him, his reputation, where he plays and what he does more than the team winning. Rafael Devers. And if I was the owner of the Red Sox, if I was the manager of the Red Sox, I would have shipped him away for a bag of chips as well. I would have. Because you're not winning shit with a guy like that in your locker room. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Nobody ever has. Nobody ever will. It's facts. You do what you're told, and you fucking help the team win. And he wasn't doing either of those. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. That's why the team had so much success the second half of the season once they traded him. And that's why you haven't heard many peeps about Devers. It's facts. If you disagree, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I used to love Devers. That guy's fun. He's awesome. Rafi Big Scoops. All the memes about him. He's chubby. He hits nukes. He packs the fattest lips. I used to love Devers. Closet Red Sox fan. If I'm saying this, it's probably true. It's probably true.
Juju Devers.
Fat, happy, complacent, team, not a team player, a me guy. A me guy. Get him out of there. Smart move. This is why Alex Cora is a great manager. He sniffed it out. He got him out of there.
Dude, what are we going to even bet in Red Sox Yankees without Devers versus Cole?
I know.
It's a free lick every time.
It's not the same. You're right. He did have his number. The dude can hit. Don't get me wrong. But the dude's also a scumbag.
Now he gets to just take fucking Ceddanne Rafaela against Rodon.
Love me some Ceddanne Rafaela. He's a fucking good ball player, man. Good ball player.
I guess I don't even know if Rodon's pitching. He's probably not.
Krabs, the Giants were declining before the trade. That's why Posey made the move. Giants aren't good. Don't blame Devers. Big Cheesy, could not disagree more. Could not disagree more. Great manager is crazy, though. I mean, Alex Cora is a great manager. He is. He is. All right, let's move. Let's groove. We have time today because there's no third stream. Do you guys want us to go over the MLB slate or what?
Maybe we take a quick peep.
Do you?
Quick
I'm in.
peep.
I'm in. I don't know if they want it. They're not splooging enough. Snowman, thank you for the party of 20 coming in hot. Snowman, stay dialed. Keep killing it, my man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Got to pair Kikuchi with something. Brady knows ball. Brady knows ball.
Maybe we do take a quick trip to the season longs.
Would you not rather just go over the slates? We can.
Up to you.
If you want.
Because I was thinking, I mean, what are we going to do tomorrow? Depends on what.
A lot of season long talk. That's why I'm kind of thinking maybe we go over the slate right now.
If we're going that route, then yeah, we can go slate.
Right.
It's usually the season long talk day.
Maybe try to lock in a college football BTL and, you know, take a peep at NFL squares as well. We'll probably have some time tomorrow.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. All right. We want a Jovan Krabs birthday nuke 2-piece on Prize Picks.
Krabs LC birthday nuke 2-piece. It's their
I'd love to see if LC's got to play today.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Let's move. Let's groove. Let's take a peep at the rest of this MLB slate. I think the Nats are a live dog. I'll say it. But we've already talked about that game.
I think so too, dude.
We like the over. We'll see if their bullpen can hold on. They probably won't. That's probably why that over is going to hit. Let's talk about Cleveland and Arizona. Rumor has it, this Messick dude is pitching for the Guards.
Goated straight out of Tampa.
Wow.
But he's pretty nasty, dude. And I'm still kind of interested of what's going to happen in this game. I'm staring at this line. It's a little bit of respect. I know Fod hasn't been great. It's like one of the more inconsistent pitchers in baseball. Somehow it's 12 wins, which is beyond me with a 5 ERA. But
it's actually crazy. Run support.
Looks like a lot of respect for Parker.
I think I agree, dude. Like that line really did not move a ton with that news.
Trickled back to the Guards.
Now it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Down to plus a hundo now. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Not a ton of people betting him. Okay. Guy's the worst pitcher in the league, respectfully, Pomps is saying. I don't know if he's the worst pitcher in the league. He's definitely capable of tossing some turkeys. That's
very
for sure.
capable.
Okay. Yeah, kind of like the Guardians on the ML here.
I do too.
And probably the over.
Yeah.
Probably lean the over. But I'd rather go Guardians and plus chicken.
Yep.
Okay. What about the White Sox and the Braves game? Martin Perez, all reliable. Talk about a guy that nobody talks about. This dude has a 3 ERA. Nobody gives a single shit. He's facing Waldrep. I don't know how long Waldrop's going to go. I know he has not been pitching that long. The Braves are kind of playing really good right now. Their offense is finally cooking. Hilarious that them and the O's are just now turning it on, probably for no reason. The Braves probably stay hot here, and they probably just absolutely eviscerate the White Sox. But if there's one rule I have involving the White Sox, it's that I don't fade Martin Perez. I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't do it anymore. I used to lose my coins every single time I would fade Martin Perez. The guy would go out there and outperform the expectations and pitch pretty fucking good. So, you know what probably is the play in this game? It's probably the under.
Probably is.
Probably the under. Or maybe you just isolate and back the starting pitchers here and go first 5 under and keep the White Sox bullpen out of it.
After the way the last 2 games have gone. Well, yeah, last 2 games were 13-9 and 10-11.
Yeah.
So, it's probably something coming.
Yep. Messick leads the minors in Ks since 2023. Yeah. Crazy.
It's been mucky.
Crazy. Wow. Sneak surgery for Bautista. I was wondering what happened to him.
Knew that was coming.
A little sneaky.
Glad I was successful.
You know what the crazy part about that message is? The fact that it says Raider from Snowman Sports, so we know exactly where Trent's been.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it. The dude would rather watch Snowman stream than his own stream, which it's no disrespect to Snowman, but it's
Snowman.
It's just typical Trent. But guys, Trent's too busy to do the surge stream, which is literally during late night time.
He's labbing. He's labbing. It's just.
Shit makes me so angry, dude. So angry.
That's his lab. Just waiting for the Snowman Kayla.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Under in the White Sox and Braves game, I'm going to try to keep my head on my body and have it not pop off in pure anger. Let's talk about the Rangers and the Royals game. Jovan. A little bit of an injury here for DeGrom. We knew something was coming here eventually, and it finally hit.
Yeah.
We got Kumar Rocker filling in, and he's been all over the place for this team. He's been okay in a start or two. He's been pretty bad in a start or two. Noah Cameron is a guy who gets no fucking respect, but he's also been in and out with injuries and stuff this season. Noah Cameron still has a 2.47 ERA. Sheesh.
Yeah.
And right now, the Royals, don't let him get hot. It might be too late. They're on fire right now. Are they peaking at the right time? They might squeak into the fucking playoffs. Who knows?
They might squeak.
I think I would have expected a little bit more line movement here with the announcement of Kumar Rocker up there instead of DeGrom. But especially considering how hot the Royals have been, I would have thought they'd be a little bit more of a heavy favorite. But maybe they don't want to move the line 100 cents once it's already out. So, Jovan, what are your thoughts here? Are you with me? Is that line not that long here for the Royals who are on fire right now?
I honestly think it's even weirder than you think it is because, I mean, the Royals are going for the sweep. The Rangers have been fucking god-awful this entire series. I mean, really the past couple weeks. But it's also Kumar who's going to be starting on the road. You know what his ERA is on the road, Krabs?
What?
It's above a 9 compared to his sub-3 at home. He has like one of the most dramatic home road splits in all of baseball out of qualified pitchers.
Oh.
So seeing the line not move, again, it's Noah Cameron. He doesn't get much respect, but I would have expected it to move a lot more drastically than this. And trust me, I am probably number one Kumar hater out there, but this looks like probably a trap game of the night.
Okay. I agree. I'll be staying off of this one. I don't want to get in the way and fade the Royals, but I certainly don't want to bet them only at this price against Kumar Rocker. So Kumar gets another chance to prove himself. He might have a little bit more motivation than the Royals right now, who could be a hair, fat, happy, complacent on this little win streak. So, yeah, I'll probably stay off, but I'm with you. I think I would honestly bet the Rangers if I had to.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Takes a lot for me to bet Kumar, so I don't know that I'm quite there, but I mean the game looks fucking odd.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right, let's talk about the Dodgers and the Rockies. Shohei on the bump. Gordon on the bump, who's fucking terrible. Dodgers piled it on last night. Jovan, any thoughts? Are you going to square up and back Shohei at all today?
Don't know that I will, but I mean Tanner Gordon is just an awful pitcher.
He's really bad.
Like he might be one of the worst we've seen there outside of Senzatella, and I have no interest in ever backing him. I mean, neither does Trent. Did you see the slip that Trent just put out there?
No, I did not.
6-man, Shohei HR, Shohei bases, Shohei strikeouts, Tanner Gordon earned runs, Tanner Gordon hits allowed, Tanner Gordon less than fantasy score.
It would take him a minute to find some sort of charity, a fund to donate to. Shit, even walk outside your apartment and find the closest hobo, hand him $20, $100, however much you put on the lineup. It wouldn't take much effort to just donate that money away to somebody who needs it.
Lab.
It would.
I mean, even if it hits, he's trying to say you lab that.
Drip all you want, fellas. Yeah, I will. That lineup should hit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The old click and pray.
Even if it hits, it's a 9x 6-man. 9x 6-man.
What happened to Trent's model, man? What happened when Trent cared about the MLB Diamond Slate, man? What happened when he would lock in, he'd have his own picks, and he would actually look at the fucking slate?
Dude, what happened to the Yap? We were at 0 2025 MLB Yaps. Not a
People
single one.
Loved the Yap. I love the Yap. Great.
The Yap was great. Great.
Now he just joins fucking breaks and spends all his money on fucking breaks.
Yeah. Now he's on Whatnot in the morning. As soon as he wakes up and puts the Crusties, wipes Crusties
he's
out.
Like tail SBR, Framber over outs, bro. Again, come up with your own fucking bets. Lab. Try. Do something. Leads. Fuck. Do something.
It's just unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable.
He's just like the Twitter trolls, where if it hits, he takes the credit, and then when it loses, he bitches to the people. This is why the Twitter trolls are like they are, because Trent is leading, and people want to be like Trent, and then they turn out just trolling like that. I have a labbed play of the day. You want it. Here comes the Mets ML. Good one, Trent. I'll get out ahead of that one. Try a new joke.
Let's see what he's got. It's just. Let's fucking hear it.
Be honest, Trent. Was it the Mets? I'll respect you more if you just say, yeah, it was the Mets, and don't lie about it.
Mets or Dodgers?
Could be the Dodgers.
Dodgers minus.
Mets and Dodgers 2-piece, maybe? I feel like his silence right now means that maybe we hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, it might have been one of those two.
And now he's trying to think of a funny joke, and he can't, because it's actually the Braves White Sox first 5 under.
Who's pitching? Quick. 2 pitchers, Trent. Sam.
I do like that play. Waldrop Perez. I like that play.
Yeah, you're talking about that under.
Yeah.
See, you got a sell job in chat or what? A snowman on those fucking Ks? One of those guys' Ks?
I don't want to sell job. All right. What I want him to do is actually get in the fucking lab and show some heart. That's what I want.
He ain't placing that wager, man.
That's what I want. Jesus Sanchez. I'm moving on from that lineup, Chad. I moved. That's worst lineup of decade. That's worse than Trent's Dodgers stack. I'm not even joking. It actually is. It's worse.
Terrific try.
It's worse. All right. Are you playing anything in this Dodgers-Rockies game tonight? I know it was a splooge fest last night.
Yeah, probably won't be too different. tonight. But I'm not playing that. They're field goal favorites.
Are there any other Yankees that I can fade besides Bellinger and Judge?
Bellinger, Judge, and you don't want to fade Stanton, of course. I do have to say, though, out of the two between Bellinger and Stanton, Stanton's the one that's pretty heavily juiced the under out of the two, which is probably a little odd. I don't think there are too many other HR squares up there. I think it's just those guys, and then they have like Ryan McMahon and Goldie up for other stuff. Trent Grisham is probably going to take Rasmussen in the shed. He'll be his one. So probably don't fade him.
Okay.
Probably just belly stand.
Okay. I'm going to take belly stand and Judge. That's a big 3 to fade.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole big 3.
Yep. Literally KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray.
That's unreal, dude.
Yep.
That's unreal.
Let's go, banker better. Attaboy. It does make me feel better. It does. All right. I need something to pair it with because those are 3 Yankees. I can't just place an all Yankee lineup, unfortunately. So am I just fading this Pedro Page's square until it fucking hits or I have nothing? Or
Travis Hunter less than picks?
It's the most popular. It's the most popular play on the board today in MLB again today. It's crazy. Goots, I've heard worse ideas.
What if you just say fucking toss in CJ?
Gets no respect.
CJ with a full Yankees fade. I feel like that's literally what you dream about on your birthday.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
You could also go Shador under game started.
Yeah, the fact that Shador had that splooge fest and then he still has that square up is hilarious. Also, Dylan Gabriel chirped the fuck out of him post-game and then had to go back and lie and say it wasn't about him. Who else was that about?
It wasn't about him, dude. There was
Who
context
else was
before
it about?
that. They were talking about the media. The question was about the media.
Okay.
That was fucked up. They asked him, they're like, how do you tune out the noise from the media? And he's like, well, he was basically saying that's your guys' job. My job is to play football. He wasn't saying that was Shador's job.
In play runs. I was not born in Boston. I have family up there in Lynn, though. But no, I was not born in Boston.
That over was Ma.
Yeah, we should have fucking bet it. I don't know why the hell was that high.
Ma's
okay.
Over.
Yeah, I could pair with CJ, or
I mean, pair with any Nat you think is doing job. I feel like you got to.
I kind of want to pair it with Shador.
No way you want to pair with Shador.
But Goots also has a good point as well. Maybe it's the interception less than.
It could be Travis.
Because I already have a Shador one that I'm sweating. I don't have a Travis one that I'm sweating.
Which one do you have Shador with?
I have Shador with Glasnow Taco.
My God, I remember that.
First taco ever taken.
I remember that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to take that 4-man, actually. Goots, I'm going to tail. And Jovan, don't worry. There will be another lineup or two before the season starts here where we are putting Shador in there with a couple other guys. Don't you worry.
Shador and Rasheen Ali rushing yards against the Commanders on Sunday or Saturday.
Wow, Rasheen's good.
That could be it.
Lowest total of the NFL preseason this upcoming weekend is in the Commanders and the Ravens game, and the overs are hitting at a 95% clip.
Yeah, pencil in Krabs for that under. That might be Ma.
And go ahead and pencil me in for a 3-piece. Yankee fade along with Travis Hunter, less than 1.5 season interceptions. We're going to go Aaron Judge, less than TBs. We're going to go Cody Bellinger, less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Giancarlo Stanton, less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, a.k.a. Mike Stanton. And then Travis Hunter, less than 1.5 picks. Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. W's. Chat, I think it's about that time. We craft up a squad ride W that fucking smacks today. Need a birthday squad ride W. What is your panic level on the year after the doubleheader softball disaster? It's only up from there, J-Well. It is only up from there.
All teams that good?
Apparently, they've been playing for years, and they're all really fucking good. Yeah, we're kicked.
That's insane.
We're kicked. I am genuinely scared. Krabs revived the Yanks. Jovan, wouldn't the Yankees have to win a World Series in the last 16 years for me to revive them? Or do people still only care about the regular season? What are your thoughts there?
I mean, it was a cool game. It took BP, and they're still they're
still in the wild
card.
Playoff
race.
They're in the wild card, and they're out here celebrating like they're back. This is the problem. They don't get it. They don't get it. No more squad ride cake bullshit, guys. Lock the fuck in today, and squad pick the right square. Well, it's not going to be a square, Swoller Bear, but I do agree with you. Let's lock in. Lapine Skins, good to see you, Larkin. Jovan Krabs hosted Surge more than Trent. Well, I'm not hosting his stream today. I'm done. I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not doing it. All right. Goods, do me a favor. If you're around, if you are local, run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. All right. I really like that Giants team total under.
Wow. I was not expecting you to say that.
I really do.
But I'm in. I think on
I'd
the
say
birthday,
that.
I like your plays. Take your picks.
Yeah. I like that play a ton. I think I would go. I think Martinez Kikuchi first 5 under, man.
Wow.
Feels right.
That tickles. I was totally expecting you to come in here and say it's the A's Twins first 5 under with me.
It's probably a good thing. Because it's always the best number one play that loses and the other two will hit.
Could be. But I think you got a good platter here.
We're putting the Rays in.
Let's put the Rays in. I'm in.
And the Brewers. I fucking love the Brewers play.
Yeah. Leave Brad Lord out of it on your birthday out of just pure respect. I
appreciate that. I do really like those two plays that you brought. I don't want people handing out voting for me for the first time ever and giving me a birthday play. I do really like your two plays today. So chat, here's what I'm going to say. Click the button of the play that's turning green. We're giving you 4 options today. I know we've been struggling the last 2 days. Okay? We're locking back in. We're going 3 for 4 in the squad ride poll. Don't fucking pick the loser. Pick the play you know is turning green. And yeah, Big Rob, thank you for getting involved in the TikTok live. The Liberty in the WNBA was the freest play of the day yesterday. My only winner.
WNBA PDs. You look, you've been heating up in the W. People sleep.
Heating up a little bit in the dub. Yep. Heating up a little bit in the dub. Chat, please click the play that you know in your fucking sack is turning green. Come on.
In sack.
Show me the money. Show me the money. Get involved. 4 plays, 4 winners. Thoughts on Jake Paul fighting Gervonta Davis? Isn't that the kid from Baltimore? Who's been in some legal trouble in the last couple of years. I hope that dude beats the shit out of Jake Paul.
I do. He's going to slap shit.
I'm going to root for the Baltimore kid here. I hope he beats the absolute living shit out of him. I do.
Well, this shit's fucking rigged.
It probably is rigged. He's probably going to pay him $1 million to not fucking beat him up.
Yeah.
And then we're all going to act like, oh, Jake Paul's really fucking good. Are people just dumb? You think you lost to Mike Tyson and that was legit? Give a fucking break, man. He paid him $1 million to take it easy on him. There's so many clips of his fights of like the guy being like, the guy he's fighting being like, you all right? Or like fucking going in to hit him and then he slows down at the end. Like shit that you only see in the Jake Paul fights. I'm sick of it. Could not care less about that shit. 4 plays, 4 winners. 4 plays, 4 winners. Get involved. Hurry up. Go. You got about a minute left. Get involved. 4 plays, 4 winners. Giants team total under 3.5. The Reds Angels first 5 under 5. The Rays on the money line and the Brew Crew, which I really do like that play, man. I really do like that bounce back play after getting swept in the doubleheader yesterday. 4 plays, 4 winners, but it is a 2-horse race. Giants team total under, and the Brew Crew on the ML. Hurry up, go, go, go. Hurry up, go, go, go. Get involved. Get involved. Come on. Krabs Jovan, can you give Dyson a Mets hitter? He's asking for a while. Yeah, Juan Soto. He's staying hot. Take his more than 8.5 fantasy score. I'll be taking that today myself. Okay?
Yep, and on Soto.
Dubs.
All series.
Just take Soto every game back at home, and you're probably cashing out. Okay? Get those votes in chat. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Get involved. Get involved. Again, I don't understand how we have hundreds of people in here and less than 100 votes. It actually drives me bonkers. But instead of me bitching about it anymore because it doesn't change anything, I'm just going to gas up the 4 plays. Giants team total under 3.5. Reds, Angels first 5 under 5. The Rays on the money line and the Brewers on the money line. 4 plays, 4 winners. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. 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 Come on. And if it ties, we're getting Goots loose. All right, the Brew Crew. I'm in. I'm in.
Squeak.
I am in. The Brew Crew at the buzzer could be the difference. Back in Miz with that weird run square after a couple shit starts. But he's got electric stuff, and he's going to lock in today. He's going to lock in today. All right, W stream today. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. Let's absolutely kill it this afternoon and tonight. I appreciate all you guys getting involved. A lot of subbies today as well. You guys are goated. Okay? Brewers on the money line for the squad ride. Let's cash that puppy tail responsibly. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow.